Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. So the month of May is my birthday month. I had a wonderful birthday. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that from April to pretty much the end of May, I have been traveling. I have traveled 24,000 miles, which is about the difference or the distance of going around the earth one time. So I have been a very busy girl over here. I have been to Vancouver, I was in Cancun, I was in Nashville, I was in New York, I was in Idaho, I was in Oregon, Washington, clearly I was in Hawaii. I have been all over North America this month. And so I decided to pick up a little something wherever I went. Now, this does look a little crazy. It looks like I went crazy. I did not go crazy, I promise you, but I do want to show you what I got. First and foremost, let me introduce myself. Hi, hello, my name is Monty. If you haven't met me before, thank you for stopping by. If you have joined us before, welcome back, welcome back. I know that I am so inconsistent, but I don't know, I feel it. I feel like I'm in like my bag right now. And so we're gonna keep rolling with it. I love talking about luxury. I love talking about sustainability and fashion and beauty. And I love talking about the intersection of fashion and beauty and health. That is where I'm at in my life right now. And it's just been such a great topic to talk and connect with you guys on social media and my blog. I am loving the conversations that we've been having. If you have followed me for any amount of time, you know that on my birthday, I like to treat myself. So for the past 4 years or so, I've been treating myself to a nice Chanel bag on my birthday. It started off when I was supposed to be traveling, and then we all got locked down during the pandemic, and I took all my money from travel and I put it into Chanel. And then I'd also go pick up something, from Louis Vuitton. I love those two brands the most. This year, Chanel, nothing was really singing to my heart. And I don't know, right now I'm kind of on a lull of Chanel. There's nothing I really want from there. But there's been one bag that I've been just thinking could not get out of my mind from Louis Vuitton for a while. And I feel like right now, Louis Vuitton is just in their zone. They have so many interesting pieces, creative pieces that are coming out. It's really revitalizing the brand in many ways. I absolutely love it. And I had to stop myself from not going crazy and like just getting every cute thing I saw, because they have so many just adorable things right now that they have to offer. But I tamed myself and I tamed myself. So you can't see like all the little packages that I have here. I'll show you like a little B-roll shot. But like I said, it's nothing too crazy. Actually, most of the stuff I think is reasonable for most people. So if you want to get into Louis Vuitton and you're really interested in the brand, some of these things might be things like you want to get into. I think I'm going to start by what's right in front of me. And it's not something that I bought, but something that I got from the store. So this is my passport holder. If you watched my birthday vlog last year, you would have seen this. Last year I was able to get this little Hawaii hot stamp on this card right here, since I came too late to get my passport cover hot stamped this year. They told me I couldn't get my passport hot stamped at all because the Hawaii one isn't doing the hot stamp on passport covers anymore, but I was able to get so many other hot stamps. So right here, I have the Vancouver hot stamp. Right here, I have the Empire State for New York. And then down here, I have the CUN, which is the airport code for Cancun. Cancun, they say they don't have their stamp anymore, which is so sad, but I'm happy that I'm able to start filling up my passport book cover with stamps of the places that I'm going. So next I want to get Seattle and I want to get Portland. I meant to try to get one for Nashville when I was down there, but I totally slipped my mind. I was so busy down there. But I'll have to go back and get one from Nashville when I'm there next. So I figured I would start with something that's a little bit more exciting, because for me, everything's exciting, but it might not be that exciting for you guys. But this one, I think is going to be exciting for most people. Now, it's not a specialized bag. I got this bag, shopping bag, when I was in Mexico in Cancun, and they said like the bag was different because it's a resort. But I've seen other people with bags like similar to this or pink ones, and I don't think they were at a resort, so I don't know what he was talking about. But he said this bag was because it was a resort and it came with this red ribbon. I don't have any special Louis Vuitton bags. I never get like the Christmas bags or things like that because I shop either too early or too late for the Christmas stuff. But I don't have anything in this bag because this isn't a true unboxing. By the way, I already used a lot of the stuff. I've used a lot of the stuff already. But I got the Croisette. So I picked up the Croisette, and this is a bag. I actually picked this one up in Hawaii. I just put it in the Mexico bag because it was a lot easier. But this is the Croisette, and I absolutely have been loving using this bag. I've been using it for just under a month at this point. I picked it up on my birthday, or no, the day before my birthday. I picked it up the day before my birthday at the Honolulu store in the Gump building. And I absolutely love this bag. So she looks pretty small, but she holds quite a bit. This bag will hold about as much as the Alma BB. I actually think it holds just a little bit more, but this has been a bag that I have been thinking about for quite some time. Like I've been thinking about this bag for probably about a year now. And so once I bought this BD20, I just knew it's like, okay, this would be the next bag that I would get. And I am so happy with it. I do have to say, I've been having issues with this little strip of the kettle leather right here. It just wants to get dirty. And I feel like this bag in general just kind of attracts dirt. I think it's the Damier Azur. I have white bags. I just feel like Damier Azur just attracts dirt and stains and stuff like that. And so in the short amount of time I've had her, it's been a hassle to keep her clean. But I generally have a twilly, or what Louis Vuitton calls bandos, over this strap here when I've been using her, and it's been great. I've been having a lot of fun. It comes with this cute little tassel here, which is supposed to bloom like a flower over time, which I thought was cute. I don't generally like wearing it with the tassel though. I like putting my other charms on there. But overall, this has been such a cute, fun bag to have. Such an easy bag for me too. I know some people don't like the S-lock. For me, the S-lock isn't a problem. I have the Pochette Métis, so I'm kind of used to the S-lock, and I don't find it super cumbersome to get in and out of when I'm at the store. Especially when I don't have a lot of items in here that I'm like Tetrising to get in and get out. This is like such a perfect, easy bag for me to use. Price-wise, like I said, I did buy this in Honolulu. So it was a 4% tax rate that I paid. And I think total I ended up paying $1,800, around $1,800 for this bag, including taxes and whatnot. This bag is currently retailing, I believe, for $19.60 before tax on the mainland US site. And so this was quite a bit of savings. I looked at purchasing this bag when I was in Vancouver as well. And the price in Canada was about similar to the price that it was in Honolulu, but Vancouver had a 12% tax on top of it, so I would have paid more. I did look at this in Mexico as well, and this was retailing for somewhere in the $2,000 in Mexico. So what I learned is a lot of the bags that they have in Cancun actually retail for more in Mexico than they do in the United States. You really have to look at that exchange rate if you're traveling internationally and trying to decide what you want to buy. And I'm glad I did that because I assumed that Mexico was going to be the cheaper option, but it wasn't. So I'm glad I picked it up in Hawaii. All right, moving on to the next one. I actually bought this piece online and then I picked it up right before I went to Nashville, but I figured I'd include it because I don't think I've officially showed it to you guys yet, but it is so cute. I picked this piece up to celebrate my year of starting chemo. So I started chemotherapy in March 14th or 16th of 2023. I am now doing oral chemo, but just celebrating the small victories, right? But this is the Rosalie Quinn purse, and it's in the matcha green. So you guys may not be able to tell because I have a lot of pink things, but green is actually my favorite color, and then pink. I just think pink generally looks better on me, but oh my goodness, this is so darling. So I don't generally buy a lot of the same things twice unless I really, really, really love it. And I've really been loving the Rosalie coin purse. It has been such a versatile piece. When I was in the period where I had to carry all the medical cards, this held all my medical cards, all of my cash and credit cards. It held cash, it held coins. It literally held everything. This is probably one of the most useful SLGs that I can think of from Louis Vuitton, besides the 6-ring key holder, which is also a fantastic small other good piece. But if you're looking for like a cute little gift to give to somebody, this right here is probably going to be a good option for you. Now I believe it's retailed for $4.90 when I bought it, so it is expensive for a wallet. Louis Vuitton wallets, I believe this is towards the lower end of their wallets now, especially if you're going full leather. Their wallets are very expensive, and you can find dupes of all their stuff for way cheaper. So don't feel like you have to go to Louis Vuitton or Chanel or any of these, luxury stores to get good quality, useful, functional pieces. I just like to splurge when I can, and I'm glad that I did splurge on this because I'm absolutely loving the color of this. All right, so the next piece is one that I picked up while I was in Vancouver. And let me just say, everybody who works at the Vancouver store is just so nice and such good human beings. I had such good conversations with the SAs at the Vancouver store. I don't know what mall it was, but it was like a mall with all luxury stores and whatnot downtown, but they were all just precious and nice and so helpful. I wanted to pick up something from the store when I got my heat stamp, but I didn't want to spend a lot because I knew that I would be buying my birthday bag, and I didn't want to go over, I didn't want to go insane with, the spending that I was doing, right? I wanted to stay within a budget. And so I was like, okay, I want to get something, but I don't want to spend too much. And then I was also limited by luggage space because I literally had all my equipment with me when I was in Vancouver. And so I'm I'm limited by space. And so I was looking to figure out what I could get. And I saw this really cute keychain. It was a seashell mirror keychain. And oh my gosh, it was beautiful, but it was $1,000. I'm you can't spend $1,000 on a keychain. You just can't. So I didn't. But that multicolor collection that they recently came out with, it really is reminiscent. I want to say it's the Murakami watercolor collection that was done in the early 2000s. They kind of did a rendition of that. Absolutely beautiful. Very tempted to get the on-the-go mini or PM in that print, and I did not, but I was very tempted. But I settled on a bandeau. So this bandeau is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. So you have the multicolored monogram on one side against this white background. And then the other side, you have the gradient from this more fuchsia type pink to your oranges, your light oranges, and then finally your creams right here. So it's just a beautiful little bandeau. I've been using it on my bags to give it a little bit more of a summertime feel to it. It's just so pretty. I want to say this was $210 or $220 up in Vancouver, and then of course the 12% tax on top of that. So not too bad. Again, you can buy bandeaus and twillies at Ross for $12.99. You can get a pack of them on Amazon for $15 for 5 of them. And so you don't have to buy the Louis Vuitton ones. I feel like I have to say that because sometimes I think when people sit down and they watch luxury videos, they feel oh man, I have to achieve that. I have to get that. If it's something that you want, sure, absolutely go out and get it. If it makes you happy, do it. It makes me happy. And so that's why I did it. But it's not something that you need. None of the stuff defines who you are. None of the stuff is really that important or anything like that. It's just stuff that makes us happy, right? And so that's why I got it. But don't feel like you have to get this stuff. You absolutely do not. This is my bag from New York, and she is big, right? She looks very big, but I promise you, nothing in here is expensive. So here is my tip to people. If you want to impress somebody by giving them a beautiful Louis Vuitton orange bag and giving them a gift from Louis Vuitton, but you're not trying to break your bank, they have beautiful coffee table books, and they're not all that expensive. So this one in here is, I think, the New York travel guide. Hold on, let me open the box, if I can get the box open. Oh my gosh, okay. My boxes got squished in my luggage, y'all. Okay, so this is the New York City Guide. I also picked up, I'll show you the other ones that I picked up as well, but their city guides are actually really, really cool. They are so detailed with just all these places that you could visit. There's broken down into sections. So they have like a nightlife section. They give you like estimated population, just fun facts about the city. 8,623,000 people in New York City. That's crazy. But they have, like, you know, some cool prints and whatnot. They talk to you about different cool hotels, nightlife, restaurants. If you're looking to really know a place and where you want to go, this is a really good city guide. Like, they do a great job with their city guides. And I actually used this to figure out some places that I wanted to go and some cool tips. So this was $60, I believe. $60 or $50 around there. I can't remember exactly, but it was around $50, $60. And so not too expensive. Again, if you have a Louis Vuitton lover, I think the back is so cute too. If you have a Louis Vuitton lover in your life, there's my kitty. If you have a Louis Vuitton lover in your life and you want to give them a gift for Louis Vuitton, but you're not trying to break your bank, this could be a really cool gift idea. The other one, my mom was like, how did you get something spilt on there? But it was in my suitcase. But this is the other book that I picked up while I was in New York. And this one is a photo book. And so it's actually not photos. I think it's paintings, actually. But it is a photo coffee table book. And this one was definitely $60. But it just has really cool, like, paintings of different, like, iconic places in New York. So the Upper East Side, I believe it has some from Soho, some from, yeah, just different places around New York. And so I just thought that was so cool. I love coffee table books like this. And so I could just sit down and, like, flip through these and, like, watch it, read it, look at it for hours. And I love having, like a little library, like in the front of our house, you know, when guests come over, you can look over and flip through different fashion books and things like that. So I felt like this would be really good for that collection. This bag, more of the same books. Everything from here on out is gonna be books, y'all. I love my books. This one is from Mexico City. I picked this one up in Cancun. They don't have a tour guide for Cancun. They only have it for select cities. I'm hoping they bring out more cities, but this one was really cool. Like, reading through this book, it has really made me just be like, I need to get my butt over to Mexico City. I've had several friends that have gone to Mexico City too, and they tell me it's like absolute must visit. So this is a little flyer that comes inside the book. So it lets you know what city guides they have available, and they have them available on an app too. And so, you know, it might just be something like, if you're in one of these cities and you don't want to stop by the Louis Vuitton, but you want like a good tour guide or a tour book, it might be worth downloading the app. And it also comes with some stationery stickers as well. Yeah, just really useful tour guides if you are going to be visiting one of these cities. And so I really do love these books. And the last bag is from when I was in Honolulu. So I got the bag in Honolulu, but I also picked up some books there as well. So I'm actually unboxing these. Oh my gosh, Pepper! So I'm actually unboxing these for the first time, but I know what they are. I saw them, I bought them. So, by the way, this tissue paper is really cool. It's like, so sometimes I just use regular tissue paper, but this one is like a damier azur print, like a damier print with like triangles, diamonds going across it. I think it's really cool. But this is another picture book. This one is based off of North Shore, I think it's supposed to be. It says, Isad Ribak, Hawaii. One of their travel books. This was $66. And so just a really cool travel book. Again, another really cool book to have on the coffee table for when you have friends who are coming over who want, you know, something to look at. But just the Royal Hawaiian right there. So yeah, paintings, pictures. Oh, we actually went to this beach. Oh, that's so cool. We had breakfast on this beach. Oh, that's so cool. So just like still life of Hawaii. I think that is so cool. Absolutely beautiful. So if you're into coffee table books, if you're into picture books and things like that, I think these are great gifts. Again, they're not gonna break the bank, but they get wrapped up nicely, really cute bag, makes someone feel like really special, really luxe, nice. All right. And then the last one, I've been excited to use this. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm a stationery girl, I'm a planner girl. We know that I love anything stationery. And so I went ahead and I picked myself up. I believe this is called the Jolene or Joey, one of those notebooks. Let's see, Jane, okay. This is the Jane notebook. And it's just a little small notebook. I love Louis Vuitton notebooks. They're so, for me, they're nice. I like their notebooks. They're not special, right? They're just notebooks. But for me, writing, the physical act of writing is like a special thing, especially in such a technology-centered world and a technology-centered like occupation that I have, that sitting down and like just writing with my hands, analog, it's such a nice thing that I like to have nice stationery attached to it. And so, yeah, absolutely ecstatic to have this piece. This was $50 for this notebook. So again, an expensive piece. You don't need to buy it. However, if you are looking to buy something fancy, something cute, something luxe for somebody from a fashion house like Louis Vuitton, but you're not looking to break at the bank, something like this could be a good option for you. All right, y'all, that is everything that I picked up from Louis Vuitton during all my travels and during my birthday month. I am 34 years old right now, and let me tell you, it is amazing that I am here. I am just loving living life right now. I've always loved living my life. I always loved my life, right? But you know, going through the cancer diagnosis and, you know, not right away knowing exactly what that meant in terms of my life, I'm just grateful for it. I'm grateful for the experiences that I get to have. I'm grateful for the loving friends and family that I have in my corner as well. And overall, I am feeling blessed. I was feeling blessed last year. I'm feeling blessed this year, and I feel the blessings just continuing forward as I move forward. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that you guys got a little bit of luxe candy if you came here for that, or you got a little bit of information on things that you can pick up at Louis Vuitton that are a little bit more on the affordable end. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, noon, night, whatever time it is you are watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.